when we look about the whole this continent where we are, Africa, currently we're in South Africa, do you believe on the concept that one day Africa can become one?
It will never become one.
That was fast to respond, though.
Unfortunately, Africa will not, never. It will. No
You're
matter,
a minister.
I have faith in God, but not in the black race.
Why?
We are so divisive. We are so, look, the black man, the average black man wants every other person to bow to him. Unfortunately.
So now the agenda of 2063 that the African
is just a waste of time. It will never happen. I promise you. You see the white race. I love the white race.
No, I'm still stuck on you not.
Listen, man of God. The black man naturally don't know how to support the black man. The black man would rather go support the white man or support another than to see another black man grow. Never. The average black. Yes, there are few blacks who.
No, obviously, I hear where you're coming from. I think it's just
the percentage.
It's just your 100%.
It will not happen. It will not happen.
But all our African leaders who are busy for your likes of Kenneth Kaunda, Kwame Nkrumah, and all of these guys who are fighting for what's called One Africa, and imagine they are watching and looking at us and looking at you, hoping that your vote is going to give them that, and you are saying never.
Them what now?
Give them their.
Man of God, let's not waste our time. Let's not. We're just, look, the black race.
Okay, even though we can't be one, do you believe that there will be a point whereby the visas that is currently being used as border will drop?
Yes, that can happen. Policies can change, but not the humans, not the people. I am telling you. Yes, of course.
I think you're one off. Because I brought other guys also who are from. I think the last person that was from like you also was Get Mositole. For those of you who knows him, and you can go check the previous episode before now. He also was like, when he said it, I looked at him. I just ended the show. I'm like, officially,
it won't happen, man of God. Look, yes, policies will change. One Africa. Probably there will be a time, in the future.
Is this something that you are looking forward to, or you just want to like? If it happens, so be it. If it doesn't,
no. See, look, I've zeroed my mind. So
it's not an anticipation for you.
I'll be so happy to be proven wrong. It will.
African Union, let's prove this man wrong.
It will please me to be wrong, but from the track record of Africans that I've seen, like we selling our own people. Let's even start there. We selling our own people to the other race. Just think about it.
Yeah, but that was then. We had,
and now?
No, it has
what
changed.
Has changed?
It has changed.
Okay. Okay.
Guys, you see the way he looked at me to the point, I got scared. Okay. What do you think can happen if, from your own standpoint, let's say you were given a position for you to be a president for Africa? What do you think you want to implement where this One African thing I'm talking about?
It will start. It's not even being the president. It starts from our house. Look, this is what I was taught. We were taught in our house.
Okay. This man is a family man.
Yes. If my father used to tell us, if you are coming from anywhere, you see your brother or your sister fighting, you don't ask what happened. You fight that fight first. We come back home. What happened? If he's wrong, we beat him again in the house. Right?
But out there, you first of all support.
Out there, you fight for your brother till the last. Then when you come back home, if he's wrong, we beat him at home.
So you're saying we as Africans, we don't fight for ourselves?
We don't fight for ourselves. The other race uses us to fight ourselves. We respect others than we do ourselves. Unless we reorientate our mindset, from the family values, that we protect each other. We fight for each other. We make us, a Jewish man will never give you business if another Jewish man has that same business. He will give it to the Jewish man. But the black man would never want to. I know what I'm saying, man of God.
I respect that. I respect that.
I'm saying. I wish the contrary is the case. I wish so, but from what I've seen,
I think as you're saying that, I'm remembering a particular concept that I have learned of recent. I think it was late last year. The concept called Fagin. Fagin is, I think it's the Indian community that uses that very particular narratives.
Okay.
And what it means is the fact that I grow because you grow.
Simple.
And so you see them, it's as simple as that. You see them that.
Simple, man of God. Simple. You see, listen, look, there are so many people who cannot sing who have featured me. I know they cannot sing. But they featured me. And I said yes.
Because of the concept of Fagin for you.
Yes, not because I want to just be, I know this person is not there yet, but I can help. Even if it is one.
And you've done that for me, that I can say.
You see, even if it's one view I can give you on YouTube, let me help. And I've done that with so many, I've helped so many people. The best I can. I might not be able to give them money, but my gift,
what message will you say to our African leaders? And this is me
love,
talking about.
let's, if you look, and
I'm not talking about leaders now on the ministry side. I'm talking
about African leader, politicians.
Yeah,
they don't have love for their people. That is the pure truth. Our leaders do not have love for they don't have human empathy for the people. Like how do you as a president? Okay. I saw a video on Instagram where a governor in Nigeria wanted to ply a road, and his car was stuck because the road was terrible, and rain fell and it was flooded, and the people were jubilating and mocking him. Now you will go through what we go through. All you needed to do
to repair that road
was to repair
and
that
the money
road.
Is there.
The money is in abundance. Was for you to repair that road for the people to live a good life. They're not asking you for anything. They're not even asking you for houses. Give us the main things. We'll do the rest for ourselves. It's not been easy. Unfortunately, the industry is a bit hostile. Truth.
When you say hostile to foreigners, or hostile in general?
Yes. And me being from Nigeria, it's way worse.
Okay.
And let me be honest. I really, 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 100%, I do not blame South Africans for not taking to Nigerians, to be honest.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yes.
I'd like to know why.
I am telling you, I have several times have put myself in their shoes. When you hear some of the things our brothers do, it just breaks my heart.
Okay.
It breaks my heart. Now, how do you explain to say, I am not like that? I've been stopped by the cops and immediately they just think negative once they find out that I'm Nigerian. And when I relate with them with respect, one of the questions they've often asked is, are you sure you're Nigerian? And one of the days I asked, I was like, okay, why are you asking
those questions
if I'm sure that I'm Nigerian? I said, because you guys are very rude. Says, unfortunately, your brothers are very rude. You know, even if I stop you and even if you have all your documents, it is my right and my duty to ask for them.
Yeah.
So, but when I ask for their documents, they start flipping and being angry. Even when we want to, they've searched my car a few times, and I'm like, no, it's fine. You're doing your job. Search. I know you're not going to find anything. So search. Use whatever you want to do. You're doing your job, and I appreciate them for doing their jobs. And most times they find my CDs in my cars. They're like, is this you? Yeah, it's me. That's what I do. And, you know, I would get talking and be like, are you sure you're Nigerian? So when you hear things like that, you would see that, okay, why be arrogant to someone who is doing his job?
True.
You know, and some of the crimes perpetuate here.
No, let's not talk about crime.
Yes.
Sometimes, I cry.
So when the industry is hostile to me, who is genuine, it breaks my heart, but I kind of understand, because a few of us have done certain things that are mind blowing. So now imagine if it's someone who has encountered a Nigerian who has done bad. So it is now left to me to now change that perspective of this person to say,
so like you're walking back again from zero.
So they are not all bad. They are not all bad, even though they've treated me with transfer of aggression from what they've heard that's the
word I'm looking for.
Yes, or what they've experienced. So it's not necessary. So what I tell myself is, whatever this person is doing is transfer of aggression. It is not me. Once they get to know me and understand, okay, this one is different. You understand? So that's the challenge. So I'm not saying this to say they are bad.
Yeah.
They are being hostile because they are coming from a defensive point, trying to protect myself from being hurt by this person.
I think I like the angle you bring it. You decide to bring your thought, which I will say it's totally different. For you to understand their position based on experience. I think I remember there's this very particular culture my wife and I would like doing, and I'm saying this looking at the camera, please, if you are a foreigner, when I mean foreigner, I mean both the blacks and the whites, do me a favor, visit Apartheid Museum. They didn't pay me for advert, so let's clear that part. If you understand these people's story, and most times I used to advise most of my pastors who are even foreigners, especially from Nigeria. I tell them, guys, visit Apartheid. If you see the life these people live, by the time and I said to one man of God, I said, visit the museum on Saturday. Your preaching will change on Sunday. The guy was like, it's not possible. He did it. He called me that night. He said, thank you for messing up my head, because I did not know what to preach again to my members. So I appreciate that part in which you take it from their experience. But now I need you to look at the camera and make them understand that as much as yes, because South Africans also watch this, as much as yes, your experiences are real to you. How then do we begin to deal with the concept of generalization? Because whether I like it or not, we still have to be able to, because one of the things that everyone show is to try as much as we're able to understand that yes, we may be different in our diversity, our ethnicity, but there is a common phenomenon that we are currently standing on, which is we are Africans.
Okay. Now, unfortunately, for now, we are in a studio. If I pour dirty water in this glass cup, for me to get clean water, to make the water clean, I need to keep pouring clean water into this cup for a while. The whole dirty water will come out and it will become sparkling clean again.
Yeah.
We need to pour enough good into the society. We look.
Wow. That's a good one.
Yes. If 8 of every crime that happens in South Africa are carried out by foreigners.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Wow.
What do you expect?
Wow.
So, and that is the statistics.
Obviously, I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
It is out of every 10 crimes in South Africa, 8 or 9 are carried out by foreigners.
Look at all these, what's it called, heist, prostitution. I think I remember my days of dexterity I used to, and that's one of the things many of you don't know. What is that message you want to say as an African in South Africa? Your message to this continent and to those in diaspora, what would that be?
You know, there's a beautiful line here in South Africa, which is the spirit of Ubuntu. If Africans, and the spirit of Ubuntu is oneness, you know, if we can care for one another, not looking for, not making up strategies of how to destroy another black man.
Not to exploit.
But creating strategies to improve another black person. If we can have the spirit of oneness, which I pray maybe it will happen one day, Africa, because we have everything.
True.
But we are disunited. The whole resources you can think of, we don't have natural disasters in Africa. Think about it.
Obvious.
We don't have them. And we have all the resources that is enriching the Western world, while we are so poor. And it's just because they've exploited our disunity. We do not like each other. We do not love one another. If we can love one another, the sky is the limit for Africa as a continent. I pray it will happen, although for this I don't have faith. But I do pray that one day, maybe it just might happen.